415 million people lifted out of poverty. How did India manage this, and what lessons can the world draw from it?
Today's date is 2025-05-23. Let's unpack what the numbers really say. From 2005 to 2021, India dropped its multidimensional poverty rate from 55% down to just over 16%. That's 415 million fewer people living without essential needs. But when we say multidimensional poverty, what does that actually cover?
Exactly. It goes beyond income. It's about whether people have access to clean water, cooking fuel, sanitation, electricity, decent housing, education, and healthcare. The United Nations and Oxford's Human Development Initiative track all these dimensions. So, what actually drove such a big reduction?
The trends point to government programs, like Swachh Bharat, also called the Clean India Mission, was about building toilets in rural areas. Then the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana focused on affordable housing. Plus, there were pushes to extend electricity and open bank accounts. Do you think these targeted policies mattered more than just general economic growth?
Yes, and that's important, because some states cut poverty faster even if their economies didn't grow as quickly. That hints that improving living conditions directly can sometimes outpace just relying on economic growth. So, could this multidimensional strategy work in other countries too?
That's the main question. India's approach shows you can make progress even in huge, complicated settings. By tracking not just income, but also health, education, and standard of living, you get a fuller picture and can act more precisely. But would this approach work in places like Nigeria or Indonesia, where the challenges are different?
They'd have to adapt it, of course. The basic idea is to identify local challenges, aim interventions directly at those, and measure progress in multiple ways, not just money. But what about India's next steps? There are still 230 million people in multidimensional poverty, and nearly 1 in 5 are at risk. What's happening for them now?
Right now, nutrition and education are big priorities.
It's a worldwide challenge, too. As countries work toward the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, India's story is both encouraging and instructive. It shows that large-scale change is possible, but also that there's still a long way to go.
That's right. And for listeners, does this shift your view of what it means to escape poverty? Should more countries be using this multidimensional framework?
That's where we'll wrap up. Today we looked at how India's targeted policies changed the lives of hundreds of millions and what that might mean for global poverty strategies next.
Thanks for listening. This episode is brought to you by mynews.studio. Give it a try for free.